These E-Flect boards are multi-mirror, flexible, hyper-flexible boards that you can utilize in order to get these amazing dappled effects. Anywhere from shadows from a tree on down to cloudy, foggy, mystical type looks that, depending on where you set the light to the reflector, you get these wonderful impressions. I have to say, the results speak for themselves, and people love these E-Flect boards and the results that they get. So this is E-Flect by Datolite, and it's a really simple solution for getting a really beautiful dappled look from your light. It's basically just made out of aluminum and this wonderful kind of flat disco ball material. A lot of you guys out there on set have been breaking up glass, breaking up mirrors for a long time and sticking them between plastic. This is just a little bit of a safer approach, I would say, to doing that, and it also has some interesting qualities to it as well. The back of the board uses a dovetail mounting system that you use also with Lightstream reflectors. It's called the DLR lock, and it looks something like this. It just opens up and slides into the back of the dovetail. And this is exactly how Lightstream reflectors work as well. So you just clamp it on, and then you're 5/8 away to glory. So it's a really cool system because it's really simple and elegant. You just warp and bend and manipulate the plane of the E-Flect board in order to get a different quality of light. There are two colors. There's silver and then there's gold, as well as two different grid size patterns. So this is the small grid and this is the large grid. The qualities of the light that you get change when you either are able to focus a light head down, in this case focus a Datolite down, because that's one of the great qualities about a Datolite natively. You can take the light further away from the E-Flect board and get some really unique, sharper, scattered qualities, and then you can bring the light much closer to the board and get some fluffier, softer, more kind of diffused look. This is an E-Flect board large. There's a small board which is about, I think, 8 inches by 8 inches. This is 18 by 18 inches. So this is a DLED7 bicolor light, and this is a large grid silver E-Flect board, and it's mounted onto what we call a DLGA 750. It's a 3-part articulating arm so that you can get the light and the E-Flect board on the same stand and minimize some of your set footprint. But it's cool because then you can get a focusing Datolite LED source up close to the board without compromising any of the adhesives on the board. So I'm going to bring it up here just to get a look at some of the qualities that you can get. I think I'm about 12 feet away from that back wall right here. And so this is the light that's fully focused down, and it's all the way up. It's at about 5600. And you get some fluffy, softer qualities out of the E-Flect board. Again, remember that you can warp and manipulate the surface of the board in order to get different qualities and consistencies out of the light, which is the most fun. That's what it's all about, is having this kind of dazzling light product that you can warp and manipulate, and it never looks the same way twice. And really has a unique effect. Again, remember, I'm all the way up, so I might be a little blown out here. So let me just show you the different qualities you can get just by focusing your light. So you can see I'm flooding out the light. I'm getting more of the reflector, and I'm getting sharper, harder looks out of the pattern. And as I focus it down, it's softer, fluffier, and more ethereal. Dato has such great poetic lines on what these look like at different distances. So here is, I'm manipulating this pattern just by warping the board, and it stays in place because it's an aluminum system. It's based on an aluminum backing that maintains its shape as soon as you've placed it where it is that you want to see it. This is a bicolor light, so I can run through the color a little bit here, show you some of those different qualities. And so, yeah, you can see as it's scattered, a little bit more dappled. You can get, more of a kind of a natural looking, like sun coming through a tree. And if I dim this down, obviously you can go down to 0, so you can really get soft qualities out of it. So if you're using a little bit of a larger source from further away, I just want to show you what this can look like when you get a little bit further away from the light. If you get further away from the light, if you're able to focus down in doing so, you can get some spotting qualities. It's fun. It's so different what you can do with an E-Flect board, depending on your light source. You're going to experience that based on whatever light it is that you're using. So this is now a lot more spotted. Each individual little mirror on our flat disco ball is picking up qualities of light, and as you move and shift through it, you get this wonderful kind of ethereal quality to it, this dreamlike quality to the light, which is something that we try to do. We've tried to get this kind of look for a long time, and with something this simple and elegant, E-Flect allows you to do that. I'll get this light, I'm going to bring it closer. Let's see how it looks. As I bring the light closer, you'll see the light change here. You'll see the output, this. It's nice with the silver board. You can go bicolor, use a hybrid light, and you can get all of those different colors out of it. But there is another thing that I wanted to show you that you can do if you're using DLED lights from Datolite and E-Flect. You can get these little gels that we've built for E-Flect that allow you to get these really unique color schemes. So if you have a DLED light, whether it's an M size head or an A size head, DLED 7s or the DLED 10, you can get these two-color gels. They almost look like little targets, and they have a specific coloration on each different gel. So these E-Flect gels, as we call them, are for use with these lights, and it really does completely change what you can do with an E-Flect board. They work with these Dato lights, and then you can focus using the focusing ring. You can focus. You can change the patterns and the qualities of the gel on the E-Flect board by running through full flood and spot on the light. And all it's doing is, because of the unique focusing qualities of a Dato light, it's just grabbing more of one color and then flooding more of the outside color in the gel just to give you these different qualities of light. Those are E-Flect gels. Here's a yellow or a gold and magenta. My favorite Laker colors. Go Lakers. LA all the way. It's really cool. You can change the background of an interview in no time. I've got guys who have come in and used these to make like an early morning sun scattered on a bed, just to bring a mystical quality to their image. I mean, you're the creative ones. You'll figure out what you can use it for. I'm here to show it to you to see the different qualities that you can get out of an E-Flect board. So E-Flect is a really simple tool and device that you can use to get an infinite amount of dappled effects, and the possibilities of just changing a simple scene like this are endless with this simple and elegant setup. But it's one thing to use E-Flect and just look at it on a blank wall. I mean, you get the concept of it scattering light, but when you put it on a subject, you actually are able to really understand how beautiful and unique it can make a moment. Yeah, I mean, this is so that you can get that realistic patterned sunlight just dappling through a space. It's not just about a background. Look, if you want to put it on a face, I mean, you should be able to see the qualities of light that drop and dip and pop and do all these things as you move through it, just like life. I think it's important to note that in demos, we always show you what E-Flect looks like on a blank wall. But when you start seeing it fall onto a subject, I think that it brings to life how magical E-Flect can really be. Small, silver E-Flect grid, same distance, same light, haven't changed the light. It should be softer, fluffier, more cloudy, get lots of tiny spots. And so it's like you're moving through like almost like a refracted light. Right now, just seeing the output is important for this. Small grid, magenta gold. I'm gonna warp it. I'm just passing my hand in front of the eFlect board here. I noticed that I get some really interesting qualities, almost that start to look like natural light passing through moving trees. And sometimes you can get some interesting results, much more dramatic.